Fox, home of Super Bowl 31.
The Redskins have won the toss in their match against the Cowboys. This battle for first place in the NFC East. The Redskins are in first place. The Cowboys trying to tie up, and Chris Bonio will kick off for the Cowboys to Brian Mitchell and William Bell back deep. Offense, Gus Frerotte. You can see him maturing as the weeks pass. Better and better behind a good offensive line. Patton, Johnson, Ulenek, Dahl, and Ordonez. Terry Allen, Mark Logan behind Frerotte, Westbrook and Ellard, the wide receivers, and speculating about Leon Lett. He might be suspended. The Cowboys, Barry Switzer said to us yesterday, I don't want to know what's going on. Nothing is going on as of yet. The secondary, the two best cornerbacks perhaps, although there are those who would argue, in football.
Lineman not getting set for a second.
That Leslie Shepard enters. Terry Allen the carry, and he is met by Leon Lett again. Frerotte back to throw. Gets it out to Shepard. He will not get the first down. George Teague with the defensive play. Troy Aikman brings the Cowboy offensive unit onto the field. Aikman, 7'5" as a starter this year. The veteran big offensive line in front of him. Tournay, Newton, Donaldson, Allen, and Williams. Emmett Smith will start. Darrell Johnston, the blocker for him. Kevin Williams, Irvin, and Ty J. Armstrong opening at tight end. Armstrong goes in motion. Aikman gives to Emmett Smith. No gain. Maybe with that last surge, he did get a gain. 2nd and 7. Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith gets a first down.
Yeah, there's another matchup, Pat, on the other side. It's big Nate Newton against Sean Gilbert.
He's the tight end on the right. Aikman back to throw it. Under pressure, and down goes Aikman. Ken Harvey was first there.
Playing like a linebacker. He's over Bjornsson, and he's just going to come on a blitz. Moose Johnston has to block him. He just makes a move on Moose and runs right by him.
Receivers for Dallas. Aikman to throw it. Protection not bad this time. Intended for Kelvin Martin, incomplete. And the Cowboys will have to punt. Williams, who had overrun the play and then came back. Gus Frerotte back to throw. Has some time. Gets it to his tight end, Jamie Asher. And Asher, who's been hot in recent weeks, gets it all the way down to the Dallas 24.
Yeah, that's the area that Gus Frerotte thought he was going to be able to work. North Turner said the same thing.
Telecast. The pilot today is Captain Steve Tomlin from London, England. This looks like British weather. Navigating is Laura Sheff from Saddle River, New Jersey. And the camera operator is Dave Arnold. Welcome. Stay warm. 3rd down. Blitz coming. Almost picked off. Leon Lett had backed out in a zone blitz. Scott Blanton from 40 yards. Blocked. George Teague had it on the bounce. It got away from him, and let's see. The Cowboys have the ball. Darren Woodson came up with it.
That kind of makes you remember that one against Miami. Remember the Cowboys here in the blocked field goal against the Dolphins? It's going to come. You load middle. That's what you call a load middle, and you just get an extra push in there. Push it back, push it up. Then get your hands up, and it was Chad Hennings who blocks it. Chad Hennings is right here. Is what? You push, you push, you push. You get your hands up.
Yep.
Chad Hennings got it and hit it with his right hand. Then he went to celebrate. You ought to go get the ball, y'all.
Emmett Smith. Emmett. Stopped, tripped up by Rich Owens. Two tight ends. Johnson and Armstrong and Emmett Smith. Hit behind the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle and another, and gets a first down. Stanley Richard finally made the stop.
I tell you, on this side here, Sean Gilbert gets good penetration right there, and that's the thing that makes Emmitt Smith bounce up. Patrice Alexander comes up and misses a tackle. Emmitt Smith ran through that part of the tackle. But watch here, you're going to see the penetration. You see that bounces him to the outside. Patrice Alexander missing the tackle.
Aikman. Couple of short of the first. Short. Here's Aikman. Blitz coming. Aikman sees it. Gets it outside to Kelvin Martin, who couldn't hang on. The pass is incomplete, I believe. Is in motion. Hand off to the fullback, Mark Logan, and he gets knocked backwards by Leon Lett. Wide receivers for the Redskins. Brooks, Brian Mitchell in the backfield. Novacek. Flag on the play. George Teague put the big hit on.
But Teague read that one. That was a cross. Henry Ellard coming on a cross, and Teague came up and made a perfect tackle. The scrimmage, and it's not only holding, but that brings, as the referee just said, an automatic first down.
This is Terry Allen. Nothing. Smothered.
It's over his toes, and then that's when you're always susceptible to the inside move.
3 wide receivers on 3rd and long. Perrott back in the pocket. Pass is caught this time at the 40. That'll be enough for a first down by Henry Ellard.
Adjustment by Henry Ellard.
He's been doing it for a long time. Here's Perrott on first down. Back to throw it again. Incomplete and picked off by George Teague. Teague to the Redskin 38.
He just don't come across here, number 85. You see him start on the end right here. Maybe he stumbled a little there. The ball was right in his hands. I mean, Henry Ellard has to catch that pass. That was as good a pass as Gus Frerotte can throw.
Normally, Ellard would make that catch.
Oh, yeah, he has to. I mean, maybe it was just a little high, but
Walker split wide to the left. Emmitt Smith makes the catch, puts the head down, and gets close to a first down.
There's the old Emmitt Smith I know, Pat. Extra couple of yards.
He's about a yard short of a first down. Aikman on the quarterback sneak should have it.
This is a big game. When Troy Aikman runs quarterback sneaks, it's a big game. Things and get him on the screen just like that one that just went off.
That 3rd and 11. Here's Aikman, flag on the play. Pass is caught, a diving catch by Kelvin Martin. But a flag early. Going to be against Dallas.
Larry Allen, we have him isolated right here. And you're going to see his hands come up to the face. You see the right hand goes up to the face. Now then, if he didn't push with it, he probably would have been okay.
Yeah.
If he just put it up there. But you see, he got it up there and then gave that extra push. But what a great throw and a great catch by Kelvin Martin.
Wow.
I'll tell you, Troy...
A long time between visits to the end zone. Aikman slipped, and now down he goes at the 45.
And that was Larry Allen again. He had 2 bad plays in a row. That time, he was going in some kind of zone protection, but he...
You agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I know that. I mean, that's history, tradition, and all that. And then sometimes they grow an extra one or something.
That was Terry Allen who got a Redskin first down.
Doesn't end up where he starts out.
Again, it's Terry Allen. This time hit at the 25.
You can picture some of those guys in the truck. You can see some turkeys.
That's Brian Mitchell, and Brian Mitchell has a Redskin first down before he's knocked out of bounds by Teague.
Just in this half.
Perrott back to throw it on first down. Throws back across the field. Darren Smith hit Mark Logan just as he made the catch.
Terry Allen going to the right. Mark Logan tried to sneak back to the left, but it didn't fool Darren Smith.
Logan in motion on 2nd and 12. Perrott gets it to Asher again, and Asher will get a Redskin first down at midfield or close to it.
40 pounds.
First down, Terry Allen slipped as he tried to cut back.
See, I mean, like a family has a lot of knees, like a turkey has a lot of legs, maybe.
Pass tossed by Brian Mitchell, and Brian Mitchell is knocked down at about the 44-yard line. 43 make it. As they've been playing here at the house with the hole in the roof. Texas Stadium, 1st and 10 at their own 33. And let's see, I haven't seen an official signal the Cowboys have it yet. Now I have. Bernie Kukar comes out of there and says, yes, Dallas ball.
That's a snap here. We have the hands of the Gus Fry, and you see the ball was right up there. He had the ball right in his hand, and then he just opened them up, and the ball just fell right out. See how he started? He had his hands together, opened his hands for the snap. The snap was up in there, and then he just opened his hands again, dropped the ball.
Recovered by Fred Strickland.
Against the run, inside run against the Cowboys.
And Smith picking his way to the 21.
Boards with his hands.
And his head?
With his head without a helmet. Break boards with his head.
Emmett Smith got close to a first down.
With a prize someplace in here. The Cowboys just signed and activated Johnny Mitchell. I wouldn't be surprised if that quarterback sneak. I think they did it early. I think Troy Aikman just has to fall down. I wouldn't take the chance with the lead and the handoff. I'd just take the quarterback sneak.
That's what he took. And he got the foot.
Yeah, it's really tough for an official not to give you a mark unless the quarterback fumbles that thing. If you just Troy Aikman, he's saying, what the heck, did I get it or not?
He's perhaps read nor turned. Out close.
How do they know where?
It's a science.
I think it's a gimme.
Emmett Smith, and there's some room there. Emmett out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. 19 make it. Run out by Patton.
When they start coming up with plays like that on first thing, things that are not very becoming of the Dallas Cowboys.
3rd and 6. Herschel Walker is split wide to the right. Aikman back to throw it. Incomplete. Herschel Walker saying I was interfered with. Herschel Walker, the intended receiver, covered by Brian Walker.
5 this quarter.
There you go.
Number 45 on the defense.
I didn't see the flag, but there was one.
And Brian Walker's right here. He's the strong safety. He's starting for Daryl Morrison, who's injured out, and the backup, Daryl Pounds, is out. So the starting strong safety is Walker, and that was him right there. I don't know. They had to see that left arm.
Had to.
Because the right arm, he's okay with the right arm. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad play, but that left arm has to be around Herschel Walker's waist.
1st and goal at the 4. And Emmett Smith, touchdown.
Yeah, we were talking about Johnny Mitchell, Pat, being active. You're going to see him get a block right there. There's Johnny Mitchell. He's making a block. He just stays with his guy and just gives Emmitt Smith a little extra.
Smith's 106th career touchdown. Gus Farrat back to throw. Coverage was there. Kevin Smith came loose with the ball.
And they threw a flag right at that, Pat. That official from back there, the players were going for the ball, and the official threw the flag right at him.
Wide receivers, Dallas leading by a touchdown. 7-0. Cowboys blitz comes. Farrat threw it up in the direction of Brooks, and there's another flag on the play. Kevin Williams.
And this one's going to be against the Cowboys again. I think this one's going to be against Darren Woodson. Oh, it's Pump again.
Yeah.
Number 26 on the defense.
Number 26 is Kevin Williams.
And
Kevin Smith, I'm sorry.
And that was the blitz. And Kevin Smith was just taking off his helmet to run away from there. But you watch again, man-to-man, 2 plays in a row. He gets the push there. Now that's after 5 yards. He gets the second push.
And there comes the flag.
In the air because there was a blitz and Gus Farrat just threw the ball up in the air. Kevin Smith didn't know the ball was in the air.
Brought back to throw it again. Pass is caught by Brooks. And Brooks gets to the 13-yard line. Kevin Smith on the coverage. Clock still running with a minute to go now.
And he's had a couple bad calls, and then he gets beaten by that end by Bill Brooks.
Clock still running. Farrat Pass for Shepard is caught at about the 3.5-yard line.
That was a heck of a catch. With no timeouts left and third down, they're going to have to throw for the end zone again.
Terry Allen is deep behind Perrott. But Perrott is back to throw. And throws. And it's incomplete. In the direction of Terry Allen in the corner of the end zone. Don't forget to stay with us at the half as the Redskins send their field goal unit on the field.
Turn them early so you save them for this situation.
21-yard field goal is good, and the Redskins get on the scoreboard. They cut the lead to 7-3.
See, had the Redskins had a timeout or 2 timeouts left, they...
How many players have won the Turkey Leg Award? 27 in all. First one, as John said a minute ago, was Reggie White. We'll see who it is today. That's the end of the first half with the score 7-3 Dallas. James Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, and Ronnie Dodd will be along with the Dockers Khakis halftime report following these messages. Darrell Johnston was the man on the move in the backfield. Aikman to Bjornsson. Picked up perhaps 5. Stevens made the stop. First half statistics. Cowboys had 66 yards on the ground. The Redskins 37.
The ball, and the Cowboys, if they're going to be a championship team, they have to be able to pass the football.
Emmett Smith slipped down as he crossed the 40. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys,
and pretty soon the season's going to be over, and you know they can't keep saying, well, we're defending champions. You're not going to be defending champions anymore. You're going to be sitting home watching playoffs.
Stevens stopped Emmett Smith, but he got a first down. And that's been rare, and Aikman's been under pressure all day.
Well, again, you know, he doesn't have a tight end, and that's been the big thing with him. You know, when he used to have Jay Novacek, he was kind of his security blanket. He didn't take a lot of that stuff. He was sacked twice, hit 3 times, hurried 4 times, and only had 16 yards.
He has Johnny Mitchell, who they just signed late last week at tight end now, and Aikman back to throw. Pass is picked off, deflected, and intercepted.
And that's the thing that he doesn't do. He was trying to throw to Johnny Mitchell. Yep. Johnny Mitchell was running weeks ago. Boomer Esiason threw for over 500 yards against this defense.
Playmakers make plays. That's Leslie Shepard, who gets the Redskin first down on a strike from Perrott.
And either in front of that linebacker or between that linebacker after the pass off, you have to.
Well short of the first down, but Mitchell will get it now on the pass from Perrott. Run out of bounds by Swans. But they're at the Cowboy 26-yard line.
You know who's doing a good job is a right tackle, Sharp Pordanish. I mean,
Dallas leading 7-3. Pat Summerall with John Madden. And here's Perrott back to throw. Got a man wide open. It's Shepard. Touchdown, Redskins.
That's that same crossing pattern. Norv Turner found that. It's deep. Now watch, here he is out here, and he's going to start here and run all the way across the field and catch the ball way in the other side of the field. You see, he gives a little move to Kevin Smith there, and then Kevin Smith lets him go, passes him off. Gus Frerotte makes a perfect throw.
Shepard. 10:25 left to play in the third quarter. Washington up by 3.
From with him with no help and no safety.
And when you're faking to Terry Allen, it's even more effective. That's Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys. Michael Irvin split wide to the left. Second about 5. And Emmitt Smith with room this time. Emmitt Smith streaking down to the 30-yard line. Smith to the 30.
Watch him burst on this play. I mean, he really takes a... He's always going to start to the side where Moose Johnston is. It's always going to start that side. Watch that lead block right there. Moose Johnston, the best fullback blocker in football in the game. Right on. He goes right there, right, you know, Larry Allen, Eric Williams, Moose Johnston.
Great block by Larry Allen, too. That's Moose Johnston to the 15. Aikman to Johnson.
I think maybe the Cowboys are getting a little mad. That's what they have to do. I mean, he's just looking for one of those burgundy jerseys.
42 yards on the run by Emmitt Smith, his longest by far of the year, and he's over 1,000 for the year. Flags on the play. The Redskins were blitzing. Smith still running, gets to the 10.
Yeah, that was one of those what they call a run blitz.
Baited run blitz, something like that.
Yeah, Rod Stevens, the middle linebacker, was going to blitz, and he was going to blitz in that 4 hole, the hole that Emmitt Smith had just run in before.
Against the Redskins, about 4. That's Emmitt Smith. Nears the 5, nears the first down. Boutte made the stop.
You know, a lot of teams key on Moose Johnston.
Tight end set up for Dallas, 3rd and 1. Smith deep. Smith gets the carry. He'll get the first down at about the 3.
One of the things that Troy Aikman was talking about yesterday was their lack of success inside the 20, and he says
deep. Johnston in front of him. Emmitt gets the carry again. Emmitt will score again. Touchdown, Dallas. Emmitt jumped over a Redskin. Looked as if for a moment he might
ankle, and he's in the locker room now. So there's two top left ends aren't in there.
Terry Allen hit by Randall Godfrey, and hit hard by Randall Godfrey, the rookie from Georgia. Tight ends for the Redskins now. Brooks goes in motion. Barat. The ball batted down, recovered momentarily by the Redskins, and they scrambled to get it back. They never saw him coming.
That was Shante Carver. He went right around Joe Patton. And Shante Carver, you just watch him. See, he comes in. He's not going for Gus Frerotte. He could have went for the sack. He went for the football.
3rd and 10, 3 wide receivers. Frerotte back to throw. The blitz is on. Frerotte chased again. Tolbert takes him down.
That time it was the same side. It was Broderick Thomas, though, against Joe Patton. Everyone knows you're not a doctor.
Sherman Williams outside the 40 to about the 42.
Well, there's some hitting going on down there now. I mean, they're laying some leather out there.
Sherman Williams got 6. Let him try again. He gets the first down. Rich Owens on the bottom of the pile, but seeing the blockbuster blimp at future events right here on Fox Sports. Aikman back to throw. Flag on the play. Kevin Williams made the reception, but a penalty marker down.
Behind here.
Sherman Williams inside the 40 to the 38. Stopped by Harvey. 5. Aikman to throw. Caught by Kevin Williams, first down. William Gaines has taken his place. This is Emmitt Smith. He took him on and knocked him backwards.
Yeah, I know. I mean, where Emmitt Smith has run the ball this many times, and he's getting beaten up, and he signed a big contract, and you know, he doesn't want to do this and he doesn't want to do that, but
they're trying to parallel his career.
Shortened career.
This is Emmitt Smith. First down and more.
You know, one of the guys that he got in behind there that you don't talk enough about on this Dallas Cowboy team is Mark Tuinet.
That's right. Aikman gives again to Emmitt Smith. And Emmitt bangs down to about the 6. Stopped by Patton.
We have to use this group right here, and we just have to pound with them. And I think anytime you talk about that group, you have to put Moose Johnston in there. But did you see Eric Williams' block on that play?
Has had his best day of the year, and he's not through yet. He sifted his way through for a first down.
Have to kick the field goal on 4th down.
Larry Allen slow getting up.
I mean, he is so powerful. I mean, he's taking one step and one punch and one push. He's one of the most powerful men I've ever seen in a football uniform, Larry Allen.
Emmitt gets the catch. Touchdown, his third. He adds to his total, up to 108. Just 2 behind the great Walter Payton.
I formation, lead man. Moose Johnston leads. They leave 1 left for Emmett that they don't. Went to Leslie Shepard, their other wide receiver, and then they lose Sean Gilbert, their best defensive lineman. He just doesn't, he's running out of players.
More beaten up now. Here's Farrar. Incomplete.
I think the thing that really hurt him when he lost Michael Westbrook, because Michael Westbrook was going to be a big part of this game plan. He went Leon Lett's helmet and himself, and he hurt his right hand.
Emmitt Smith.
Tell you one thing, they gave Emmitt Smith a rest on Tuesday. He didn't even go out to practice. They gave him a rest on Wednesday. Didn't even come outside. They're not giving him a rest today, are they? In the tunnel, the turkey is going to just wait in there and see who gets it, and then boom, bring it out here in the field.
Is he over and out? Pass caught by Kelvin Martin, who's wrestled to the ground by Scott Turner. That'll move the sticks.
Now that can't throw it to him because they're rotating to him.
Williams. 191 yards, pass for only 46. Third and 2. Sherman Williams will have the first down. Or very close to it. He got knocked backwards. Maybe he lost it. Ken Harvey made the hit.
Yeah, we were talking about big offensive lines, and we've seen 2 of the biggest today that admit to it, to put it on their program if that's what they want.
Sherman Williams crosses the midfield into Redskin territory. Rod Stevens made the stop.
Yarborough are 2 drivers, and they drive like this is an official thing. I mean, they walk like it's an official thing.
It is.
Oh, they look like there's some military thing or something. All it is a 6-legged barbecue turkey, a smoked turkey.
Yeah.
This turkey's been smoked. I mean, this turkey, you know, was alive. Started out the North Pole, spent some time in the Continental Divide, came down in one of those trucks, you know, that you drive by and the feathers fly out.
Yeah.
Got down here. It'll be given to the best players.
We can work it out, I guarantee you that.
But the women don't like it. The women don't like to eat at 7 o'clock at night, and the men do.
Perrott. Pass is caught by Brooks. Over the middle.
How about that offensive line?
Yeah, they'll take it.
They've never turned down a meal in their lives.
Pass is picked off by Deion Sanders. Dallas ball at midfield.
Now this is when it's fun for an offensive lineman. You see Nate Newton, he had a big smile.
Yep.
Go put that hat back on. You know you won the game.
7-5 can tie those other 2 if they beat the Giants on Sunday. And Arizona back in the picture also at 6-6.
There's Emmitt Smith. I know in the pregame when we talked about him, I used the word warrior because I know that, remember a game a couple years ago against the Giants at Giant Stadium? Toughest performance I'd ever seen in my life was given by Emmitt Smith. And you knew that he had it in him.
Let's go quickly down to Pam Oliver.
All right, Emmitt Smith, I guess stories of your demise have been greatly exaggerated. What was the difference for you today?
Well, I think the rest helped, and not only that, but the treatment itself, staying off the leg for a while, not practicing on it like I've been doing over the past 4 or 5 weeks, giving it a chance to heal really helped out today. And today when I stepped on the field, it felt a whole lot better than it did last week in New York, and everything was better.
The line was blocking for you big time today.
I mean, they've been doing a great job all year long, really. I mean, I just haven't been able to have that extra push that I needed to get through some of the holes, and today everything just worked out for the best.
Is this redemption to some degree for you after being benched last week and all of the speculation about you being just not yourself?
I don't look at it as redemption. I tell you what, playing this game, playing for the team that I play for, and playing for the guys that's on the football field with me, it makes it all special because without them, none of this would have been possible. And, you know, they have confidence in me. disregard what everybody else have, but them guys right there, they believe in me, and it showed today. They came out, they blocked their behinds off. I was able to stay sharp and cut and do the things that I want to do. Overall, everybody looked good.
Congratulations. Let's go back up to Pat and John.
All right, Pam, thank you very much. Thanks to Emmett. Dale Hellestray, who's done such an unsung job as the long snapper for years for Dallas. Emmitt Smith's third touchdown, and Emmett had an outstanding day. He's one of the recipients of the Turkey Leg Award, along with the fullback Moose Johnston and the Dallas offensive line. You'll see that, the presentation of the Turkey Leg, as part of our pregame show on Sunday. The turkey waits. So for John Madden and Pam Oliver, I'm Pat Summerall saying so long and happy Thanksgiving from Texas Stadium, where the final score was Dallas 21, Washington 10. You've been watching the NFL on Fox Sports, home of Super Bowl number 31.